Natasha is leading her. And Natasha says, oh, so wait a minute. Didn't you have to try 3 times to get it?
So she said that, like, they just hand them out in Massachusetts.
And BBT's like,
but she calls it a corruption. Everybody knows about the corruption in Massachusetts.
What? Yeah, I had to try all these times, and then I had this,
where they just hand out restraining orders. That's not true. Think of how many people would be sitting there getting restraining orders about anyone. It took me 3 times.
I had this,
She flew in, from, I think, California, right? Spent the weekend here and went to court with me.
This detective,
She flew in, from, I think, California, right? Spent the weekend here and went to court with me.
I don't remember if she came from California.
From, I think, California, right? Spent the weekend here and went to court with me.
Or somewhere else.
From, I think, California, right? Spent the weekend here and went to court with me.
I protect you guys from some stuff that I'm going through. If you haven't heard it, you need to listen to that and educate yourselves. I had an attorney, okay? I did hire an attorney. So I hired an attorney, and he had his retainer, and I paid a retainer, okay? I get a call from my attorney that he can't do this anymore. And when he canceled at the last minute and sent my retainer back, and I have all this, and I have his letter. She'd be happy to show it, wouldn't she? I tried to get another. I called a large law firm, had many different types of lawyers in it. I am calling attorney after attorney after attorney. And when I was calling around for other attorneys, attorney after attorney after attorney. So they're laughing at this, ha 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 ha, to try to get another attorney to go for me. Well, ha 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 ha. Well, ha 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 ha. No one could. I got another attorney, BBT. No one could. It was such short notice. And she also told me, ha 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 ha. No one could. Okay? The woman I spoke to, no one could. When I told her your name, no one could. It was such short notice. She said, oh my gosh, you're not good at true crime. I said, what? She said, I would love to represent you. No one could. But I represent her ex-husband. It was such short notice. You're not good at true crime. And it would be a conflict of interest. You're not good at true crime. Ha 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 ha. And she also told me, no one could. It was such short notice. That you have wreaked havoc for your ex-husband and your children. You're not good at true crime. I'll call her back. How would you like that? No one could. It was such short notice. Would you like me to call her back? So on Wednesday and Thursday, I was calling all kinds of victims advocates. Then I was writing, you are listening to BBT. It's for myself, right? Again, because of the 11th hour, you are believing what BBT said. The more that I thought about bringing my children, first of all, that court is in a really, really high crime area. You are believing what BBT said. It's like, you can look it up, it's 93%. Robbie set you the freak up, Natasha. Like, it's in that bracket of the high crime cities there. She lies and she says, I forgot to put the best part in. Because Robbie knew. When she said something about my lesbian lover.
Friend, lover, roommate.
Robbie knows who BBT is. She lies.
What is that, for significant other they're called?
And you're lying too, BBT.
Is friend, roommate, lover, friend.
And when they're lover, do you realize how you freaking embarrass yourself?
Is friend, roommate, lover, friend.
I mean, but I guess you don't care. And when their lover, go listen to the video, Natasha, and learn more about BBT. A credible death threat, because it was deemed credible. A credible death threat is one that law enforcement, and I can get the statement from the state police, specifically the FBI, and from the state police. Or you obviously don't know the laws in Massachusetts, meaning that you're a real danger to the person. You want to be true crime? Did you just make that up? No, I didn't. You should do your research because you don't know what you're talking about. Along with the rest of it, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. And the extradition process, if you come into New York, you will be arrested. To extradite you from Massachusetts to New York, if you come into New York from Massachusetts to New York, if you come into New York, we went through this. You don't know what you're talking about. The way the FBI does it, once they deem them credible, which they did, they sent that to the Attorney General in Massachusetts. I can't control how slow the process moves. That's because our laws are behind our technology. You are really something, you know? I mean, she can't even get a sentence out, and she thinks it proves something. And when their lover, we're all happy to be here exposing the truth. And when their lover, BBT, do you know videos like that are not proof? And when their lover, videos where you splice somebody up like that are not proof. And when their lover, and everybody can see because you have a terrible editing job, it doesn't even look like I'm saying that. And when their lover, anyone that has seen your videos knows they are crap. And when their lover, that's what it was, okay? You should do yourself a favor and watch Diane's video because you are going to feel, guys, Diane's video's in the community post. I'm laughing my ass off. And now every time someone comes onto it, you want to go hate bomb with somebody and you want them to promote your channel, lied about everything. And when their lover, and you continue to make your lies more and more.
Bothering your children?
Now you're with a liar.
That's not right.
Bothering your children, Mommy Ramblings?
So here's the new lies that they've told.
The Handmaid's Tale. Right in the neck.
Okay? That we've already shown the proof of. And you can go to Diane's video and see that.
A girl's gonna give her a cattle prod so she can be like the Handmaid's Tale.
The Handmaid's Tale. Right in the neck.
And you want them to get you credibility.
That's not a threat from Mommy Rambling.
And you will never have it
That's not a threat.
because you are not credible.
There's no proof that that's to BBT anyway.
You know what, Natasha? You should watch Diane's video.
She typed the caption to it. It says, directed at me.
Can you can have my flat. Oh, Cowgirl's going to give me a cattle prod. And you want them to get you credibility.
Mommy Ramblings, when you were saying that, what were you,
And you will never have it
what was the context of that?
because you are not credible. So I can be like the Handmaid's Tale.
I'm not seeing anything in that that's a threat to her.
Right in the neck.
Something about cattle prod. What was that?
Right in the neck.
Why were you saying that?
Because you are not credible.
Like, what was the context of that?
Get that voltage amped up there.
It's not about
It's not about her. It's about an attacker,
Right in the neck.
but not her. So some other attacker.
There is an active report with the New York State Police.
So this isn't about BBT then.
So if I see her anywhere in New York State,
This isn't about her.
because you look like an arse, I just have to call them and they will arrest her based on her threats to me. Because I have an affidavit with them. Okay. So this is funny, Natasha.
But that's not a threat in my opinion.
I have pepper spray. I
I'm sorry, that's not
have pepper spray right on my keychain.
about it, but that really isn't a threat.
I have pepper spray.
A cowgirl's gonna give me a cattle prod so I can be like the handmaiden.
Right in the neck. Your friend Robbie must have set you up because your friend Robbie would have said,
Or Handmaid's Tale or whatever. Who is that a threat to?
and, you know,
That's nobody's even named in that.
believe me, that she doesn't want to come up here to this house. Do you realize how you freaking embarrass yourself? Oh, MH, 100%, I will do it. Yeah, I don't think you should probably have BBT on there for credibility.
But I just have to say this, okay? I don't know BBT from a hole in the wall.
But your friend Robbie let you set yourself up. You guys showed your arses. You've got to learn the laws are all different. But the state police will not extradite. Okay? And then I was writing, you are listening. You've got to learn the laws are all to BBT. You are believing what BBT said. Watch Diane's video.
I'm sorry. I don't think that
Why don't you just freaking come up here because we'll put an end to it right now.
Mommy Ramblins has ever made a threat to this woman. I am sorry.
It is against the law to make death threats. Yes, it is. I have pepper spray. And you showed your arse right in the neck because you said things that weren't true. Believe me, she doesn't want to come up here to this house. You guys are pathetic. You know this stuff about BBT. I mean, she just, anybody that wants to come on, she doesn't stop. And read about BBT can do that. She doesn't stop. And if we have anybody that wants to speak out, she doesn't stop. If you really want to embarrass yourself, I'll pull it up. Because I know you'll say, oh, she's doxing me. Yeah, I'm giving you a choice now. And BBT, if you don't stop, that's not doxing you. I'll pull up the police report from Billerica. That's not doxing you from Billerica. Because I called in and got it when that officer called me. Okay? And I'll also pull up my emails from the FBI agent. Okay? The ones that sent agents to your house. All right? The ones, I know you laugh and you say nothing was sent to the Attorney General. Do you want me to? I can pull up those emails from the FBI agent that said it was sent to the Attorney General in Massachusetts. Okay? That is BBT. That is BBT.